Hello, today we are going to be taking a look at Office at Hand's SMS Booster feature. What SMS Booster feature is an add-on to your Office at Hand, existing Office at Hand service that allows you to share an inbox for SMS among multiple users within the account. That being said, if a text comes into your main company, for example, main company phone number, for example, you might have 5 people on your team that want to receive that text. When that text comes in, each of those 5 users might be prompted with that text, but one of them would claim it and be continuing the conversation from that point forward. This is super helpful because this way we're not having users speak over or text over each other in a texting conversation that came into a main or a shared phone number. This also allows you to delegate the work and make sure that it's distributed fairly and evenly to the team and covered for every single interaction. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and take a look at it. So what we're looking at here on my screen is the user application, the desktop computer application for Office at Hand. This is going to look very similar to the mobile application. But first thing is we'll navigate down to the SMS feature within the Office at Hand application. What you'll see at the top here are 3 different columns. So one is your direct text. So these are texts sent directly to your direct dial phone number or extension. You'll see your call queue text, so texts that are coming into a queue and then being distributed in a rotating or simultaneous order. And then lastly, a shared inbox. So what a shared inbox is multiple people are attached to this group, and we'll show this in the admin portal here in a second. But these texts are coming into a group of 4 users. So when that text comes in, we're going to have the ability to claim it or assign it. So you can see this is a known contact. So we'll assign this to myself because I'm in that group. That's got my initials next to it. This is an unknown contact. So I can assign this to somebody else in the group. Once it's been assigned to somebody else, I no longer see it because of my admin privileges. Now, depending on the admin privilege you have in the account, some users may be able to see all of the users' texts within the group, whereas my user is set up only to see the text that I'm assigned to. So because this text is assigned to me, I'm not going to have other coworkers speaking over me within this conversation. And when I send a text out, it's going to come from the main number that's tied to this account. So that way we're able to offer consistency in texting conversations. If your customers are texting your main company number, for example, multiple people may be able to receive it and multiple conversations can happen simultaneously, and all the responses are coming from the main company number rather than a direct dial number. Now, when this is enabled, we still have our direct text if you want to enable that as well. So these are all texts to my individual extension and individual conversations where I have given out my direct dial phone number. So the end user experience here is fairly simple. Obviously, we'll be able to do the basic functions that you're able to do in your direct texts, but search for specific information within the text. So one of these is about a food delivery. I can search based on the context or the contact name. And once this has been assigned, I also have the ability to resolve it, add notes to it. So add notes is really just for personal reference to show how the resolution was handled, or reassign it to somebody else. So all of your core features for SMS included in the shared inbox, just like they are with the direct inbox, but some additional functionality for multiple users managing a single inbox. Now, from an administrative perspective, we'll look at the admin portal here. The way that we're setting up our shared inboxes is using the call queues feature in Office at Hand. So we'll navigate there in the phone system and look at our groups. So that shared inbox that we're just looking at in the end user application, that was for the Dragon support phone number. So all of the text coming into this phone number right here were being distributed. And we'll see the settings in the SMS inbox settings. to 5 different people. So that's when I went to assign the text conversation to someone within the group, I was seeing the group of 5 people assigned to here. That said, these texts are coming in simultaneous. You can change that or rotate those as well. But the setup here is pretty simple. You're just deciding who is in the group. People can be added and removed at will. And as soon as they're added, then they will start receiving text for that group. And there are not enough licenses on this account to do that. But because it's a licensed add-on, you would add the license to that user that needs to be in the shared inbox, and they would be added to the shared SMS group. Additionally, from an administrative perspective, we have our SMS log here. This is going to show all of the inbound and outbound texts sent and received from specific phone numbers. All of this is exportable, and you can download it, filter it, and look up to 180 days back based on whatever criteria you want to filter it by. And that's really all there is to it. That's the SMS shared inbox and SMS generic usage for Office at Hand. The last piece that, and this is universal to all SMS usage, SMS requires a TCR registration. This is a campaign registration. Essentially what this is for is enabling phone numbers to receive, landline phone numbers to receive SMS texts. The reason behind this is to regulate consent management. So here you'll see all the phone numbers that have consented or opted in. Usually this is captured in a website form or contact us form or something like that on your website. And it's in place to have some oversight on spam and phishing texting. So this is a requirement for any account to be able to send outbound texts. Inbound texts, you do not have to go through the TCR registration process. But if you want to have a two-way conversation and send outbound text, there has to be some form of consent tracking and management where the customer, the person you're texting, has agreed to receive SMS communications. And that's all we have for today. Thank you for watching, and reach out to your AT&T account representative if you have any questions.